My Umi said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. From one part of your body. Okay, really, phone? From one. What's up, family? Listen, I gotta talk to y'all real quick. Let me get this on here too, so we can shine our light. Yo, we got light to shine. We got some light to shine. My Umi said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. Y'all, all I'm here to tell y'all right now is my Umi said, shine your light on the world. That's really the energy that's coming through right now. This energy actually has been on my mind for the weekend. What is up, the inner me T? What's up, sis? How you doing? Listen, I got a word for y'all. What's up, Coco Mel? What's up? I don't know if that's Aldi or AID, but what's up? Glad to have you here. Lavinia Williams Perry, what is up? This caption. Oh, yes, okay. I'm glad you're feeling it because we got to talk about it. What is up, Tyrone Fiesta? Y'all, so listen, I'm going to jump right on into this because I just want to let y'all know what this energy is hidden for right now. It's so beautiful. And it's that my Umi says, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. I want my people to be free, to be free, to be free. Y'all know that song? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you know that song, Umi Says by Mos Def. Let me know in the chat if y'all know that song by Mos Def. My Umi says, shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. I gotta tell y'all this because I want my family, I want y'all that I love on these platforms. Those of you who come back to hear me speak, those of you who are always supporting, I want to tell y'all thank you. I want to tell you thank you. But more important than that is I want to give y'all the downloads and the wisdom that Spirit gives me, how Spirit grants me grace, how Spirit grants me abundance and prosperity is by that song right there, or the message of that song in itself. And it says, shine your light on the world, shine your light for the world to see. Why are you holding back your greatness? Why are you hiding your greatness? What the hell are you afraid of? There ain't nothing for you to be afraid of when it comes to shining your divine light. Not a thing. I want y'all to really sit with that because I'm telling y'all, there have been times where I would dim my light out of fear that somebody won't understand, out of fear that somebody's going to judge. Maybe they're not going to accept this little light of mine that I'm letting shine, right? Or the light that I'm giving, the love that I'm giving is not going to be reciprocated. The light that I'm giving, the light that I'm shining, the love that I'm giving is not going to be understood. Honey, Quell, what are you afraid of, my good sis? I'm telling y'all, we're afraid of the judgment. I'm telling you, we're afraid of the judgment. We're afraid of somebody saying, it's okay. Fuck them. I'm going to tell you straight up, there is always going to be somebody who does not align with your vibration, who does not align with your energy, who does not align with your message. And that's their business, not yours. And even though it is their business and it is not yours, they will go out their way to make it known that they don't vibrate with what you got going on. But Umi says still shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see. You have no other option but to shine your light on the world. If you want to create a world of abundance, an abundance not even being just money, we're talking about an abundance of love, an abundance of peace, prosperity, physical money, wealth, an abundance of respect, an abundance of grace, an abundance of mercy. Some of the things that you have to do is shine your light on the world for the world to see. And not worry about who vibrates with it, who understands it, who gets it. F them. The people who are meant to love on you, the people who are meant to support you, the people who are meant to help you to get to the next level in your season, those people will be made manifest. Those people will be made known to you. Some of you are not shining your light because you are afraid of disappointing your family. Some of you are not shining your light because you are afraid that if I shine in my light, if I be who I divinely am, if I do what I feel like I need to do, there are going to be people who I have to leave behind. You are afraid of leaving people behind who are no longer in alignment with where you are going. Yes. Why are you afraid to leave people who are no longer in alignment with where you got to go? Okay? This energy right now is calling us to really shine our light on the world. Meaning, let your love be your love. You give your love unremorsefully. I got on my Whitney Houston shirt. Y'all know Whitney used to be singing, shining her light, giving her love unremorsefully, powerfully, unapologetically. It's time to shine our light on the world. Okay? It's time to shine your light on the world. And the world that you must shine your light on first is your own. How are you showing up for yourself? Honey, how are you showing up for yourself? How are you giving to yourself? How are you loving on yourself? How are you appreciating yourself? How are you walking and living from a place that says, I'm going to do the thing that brings me joy. I'm going to do the things that bring me pleasure, that bring me excitement, that make me feel loved. That's what I'm going to do first and foremost. I am going to listen to my higher self, my spirit, and I'm going to rely on that inner guidance. Whether the people, whether the situations and the circumstances in my external world, whether they get it, understand it or not, I am going to follow my internal guidance. I'm going to follow that first. And because I am in my alignment, because I am in my vibration, because I am in my love, because I'm listening to my higher self, whoever connects and make contact with me, so it is. Okay? I'm telling y'all, in this space right now, shining your light and being so authentically you is so important. And let me tell you, this also means embracing and accepting when you are triggered. If you don't embrace those moments when you are triggered, when you are feeling away, how do you expect to heal and evolve? You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. Doesn't work like that. Okay? So I want y'all to know that there is something within you in this space and time that is begging to be expanded upon, that is begging to become a regular part of your life. Okay? That is asking you, okay, it's time to break out of this shell. It's like my brother Elijah Wells' book that says, let God out. It's time to let God out. In all of your glory, in all of your humor. Understand this. Where you are right now is divine. Don't think, oh, once I get here, or once I do this healing work, then I'm going to start helping people. Once I lose a little weight, then I'm going to be better to help people. Once I deal with my trauma, now I am better to get things going. Where you are right now is divine. There is somebody that will be blessed and uplifted and enlightened based off of who you are right now. Okay? Yes. So we got to refocus. I like that, Lavinia. We got to refocus. We got to realign. And daily, we got to set our intentions. I'm going to let my light shine. Shine your light for the world to see. That is so good. I want you to know and understand that you are not the same person that you've been in the past. Can't be. If you are here listening to this message and you've listened to video after video after video and you've applied some of that knowledge that you've received, you've applied some of that information, you are not the same person that you've been in the past. So stop letting the ego, or what we call the imposter, make you feel like you have not grown. It's an illusion. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the height of stagnation. Don't believe the how of blockages. Understand that where you are right now is divine and that you're capable. And that all you have to do is make a conscious decision daily to let your inner light shine. That inner light has to shine to yourself first. I want y'all to take more time consciously on a daily basis to congratulate yourself. To say, good job. I did that. I did that. Okay, I'm doing something. And the doing something does not necessarily have to mean action. We can be talking about how are you thinking? How are you feeling? Where are you energetically? And of course, we can be talking about what you do physically as far as your actions. But it's such a time right now to let your divine light shine. Unremorsefully. Without a care in the world of who is going to connect with your light. Trust and understand that whoever gravitates towards you is because there is a blessing, there's a lesson in store. Whether they gravitate towards you out of hate or out of appreciation, there is something to learn and gain from that experience. Here's the other thing that I want y'all to understand. When you are letting your divine light shine, meaning you're living authentically as yourself, you're spreading joy, you're spreading love with yourself first, and you're letting that light connect with others, what you are also doing is building up your spiritual bank account. Period. You are literally building up your spiritual abundance, which bleeds over into your physical abundance. When there are restrictions on how you give or how you show up in your best light possible, okay, there's restrictions on your abundance and your prosperity. Okay? This is not me saying that every day you got to be all love and light. I get it. Listen, I'm telling y'all the truth. Some days you're going to be triggered, and those triggering moments are opportunities. See, a lot of times on this spiritual path, they're like, you can't be saying you was triggered. Where? Why? I literally had people in my comments from my video last week talking about, well, I should have did this and I should have did this and I'm supposed to be beyond that. Nobody is beyond, like who used to say this? Somebody used to say nobody is beyond reproach. I get that. But nobody is beyond being triggered. It's impossible. For as long as you are on this planet, there are always going to be things for you to heal, for you to transform, for you to overcome. When you leave this planet, then you're probably in a place where you've overcome some things. But while you are still here living, breathing, kicking, pushing, there's work to be done. So that's not me saying that every day you're going to be on the highest vibration or whatever. What I am saying is that you make a conscious effort to always come back to your peace whenever you do waver. What I am saying is that every day you wake up with the intention of, I am going to be my best self. I'm going to show up for myself. I'm going to do the things that bring me joy. I'm going to do the things that bring me pleasure. I'm going to do the things that help me to align with my greatness. I'm going to do the things that align me with what I want to manifest. See, what I'm always seeking to manifest is healing, transformation, growth, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And with that being my focus, my physical reality is going to align with what's happening spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Okay? So, if I have a situation that causes me to be triggered and feel emotions, I'm going to feel them, but I'm going to come back to self and have gratitude for that because I just got an opportunity to grow, to heal, to transform. And that allows me to continue shining my light because now I can speak to you from experience. Now I can speak to you from the perspective of someone who has felt a way. Okay? Y'all want y'all spiritual teachers to be coming on here and ain't never been through shit. All they talk about is the great shit that's going on. And it is unrealistic. Okay? But what I am telling you right now is that it is fully possible for you to shine your light on the world. Your inner world first. Okay? Your inner world first. Meaning setting your intentions daily. Daily setting the intention of how you want to feel, how you want to move forward, what you want to create. Okay? How you want to show up for yourself first. And when you do that from such an authentic place, a genuine place, and you do it, and you are intentional about it, and you let your actions align with that, then you put yourself in position to touch many other people. The more inner work that you do, the more that inner work affects those around you. And when your inner work is affecting those around you in a beneficial way, your spiritual bank account is increasing. When your spiritual bank account increases, your physical bank account increases. Okay? If that is not motivation for you to be like, you know what, I'm gonna just let my light shine. I'm gonna just love on myself. I'm just gonna love myself. I'm gonna live so authentically. I'm gonna embrace myself so authentically that whoever comes in contact with me is going to feel that energy, and it is going to charge, challenge, and let them know that they can live authentically as well. What we're actually talking about is the law of cause and effect. That's what we're talking about. No matter how you are showing up, the law of cause and effect is being at play. Okay? So even when I show up and I tell y'all, it was a rough day, but I realize when I show up for y'all and I say, y'all, it was a rough day, but I realize this is what Spirit was teaching me. Now I have just given you space and opportunity to be able to admit, damn, this was a rough day, but this is what Spirit taught me. And this is how I move forward. Okay? When you are a person that is letting your light shine unremorsefully, okay? When you are a person who is showing up for yourself, holding yourself accountable, okay? Holding yourself accountable. I like that, Pebbles Love. We must wake up to the things we are doing consciously. Absolutely. And that's the intention. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And then you got to be willing to ask yourself, shout out to Mad Titan for the donation. Appreciate you, brother. Always. Then you have to ask yourself, okay, what is fueling me? What is fueling me? Why am I doing this? Why am I not doing this? I promise you, when you ask these questions, you will get the answers. But don't deny the answers. Don't say, nah, that ain't it. That ain't why. No, that's why. When you get information, you have a choice to act on it and develop that information into wisdom. And once it becomes wisdom, now you have an understanding on how to approach similar situations. Okay? Now you know how to put yourself in position to keep on winning. All right? I say all of that to say, y'all, shine your light. Shine your light. And what that means is be authentically yourself. By nature, you have gifts, you have talents, you have skills. Naturally, there are things that people come to you for that you don't even realize. You just do so effortlessly, but they struggling with it. Okay? And so whatever those things are, that is a part of your light. That is a part of your ease. That is a part of your flow. And I want you to embrace that. And I want you to find opportunities to live in that. To live in your greatness. Okay? Live in your greatness. Don't worry about if people get offended by your greatness. That's not your business. People get offended by my shit all the time. They think I'm stepping on their toes. They think I'm doing this. They think I'm doing that. But hey, my Umi said, shine my light on the world. My Umi said, shine my light on the world. Shine my light for the world to see. So I got to do that. And I cannot let fear, which can manifest as procrastination, as laziness, as indecisiveness, as not setting goals. That's fear. If you're not setting goals, if you don't have things that you want to accomplish, you're afraid that you won't accomplish it, so therefore you don't set the goal at all. Okay? It's fear. If you have a goal, if you have something that you want to do, but you're like, I'm going to do it later, I'm going to do it later, I'm going to do it later, you're afraid. You're afraid that that goal that you said, you're afraid you won't accomplish it. You're afraid that when you do it, it won't be good enough. It won't be up to some false standard. And so you don't do it. Laziness is fear. Do I really have what it takes to do this? Do I really have what it takes to make this successful? If something has come into your mind, if something has come into your heart, you have what it is that you need. And if you don't have what it is that you need, when you need it, you will have it. Understand that. I love that song, Pebbles Love. Understand that you will always have what you need when you need it. Don't believe the illusion of not having. Don't believe the illusion of lack. When you need something, it will always be there for you. Okay? When you need clarity, all you have to do is ask, and that clarity will be there for you. Thank you, Christelle. You are so right. I've been dealing with Whitney Houston's energy for a long time. I'm telling you. You want to tap into that Whitney Houston when you're trying to heal emotions. When you're trying to get over emotions, when you're trying to overcome emotional baggage, emotional trauma, not being able to release, Whitney Houston. And you want to get in that tub. You want to get in that bath. Take a spiritual bath, listening to some Whitney Houston. You're gonna be gone, releasing. Okay. This shirt really popped out to me today. I just bought this shirt today in Marshall's. I went in the store to give my homegirl a baby shower gift. I'm actually walking to the register, y'all. I'm walking to the register and I see this rack full of shirts, but there's a gap in between the shirts, and what's right there? Whitney. I was like, it was no questions asked. I grabbed the Whitney shirt. I didn't have to do anything. I said, that's me. Because sis had been coming to me for a couple of days in a row for like the last week. Whitney music, people playing Whitney Houston, YouTube videos of Whitney Houston. I ain't YouTubing Whitney Houston, but it was coming up. So when I saw the shirt, which I love, when I saw the shirt, I was like, give me that. That's mine. Okay. So Even that, whatever you need, you will always have when it is time to have it. Always. And so this allows you to tap into a deeper level of trust. Do you trust that you are here on purpose? Do you trust that you have purpose, that you have passion, that you have power? Do you trust that you're worthy of prosperity? Do you trust that you're worthy of peace and abundance? Do you have trust? Okay? So I want you to shine your light on the world, shine your light for the world to see. Meaning be you, boo. I know y'all seeing all of that stuff for Pride Month. You go in any store, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff saying be you. Everybody needs to be doing that. And understand that the people who vibrate with you, the people who resonate with you, the people who connect with you, they will. And even the people who throw salt, even those salty people, even, excuse me, I'm burping. Come on, spirit. Even those salty people, even those shady people, they still are receiving something from your life. They still are gaining from your life. So what are you afraid of? Because at the end of the day, the law of polarity is going to be intact. There are going to be people who vibrate with what you are doing. Really, video? My video just was going crazy on the computer. They do, Quell. That's what I'm saying. They connect still anyways. So there are going to be people who love what you do. There are going to be people who hate what you do. At the end of the day, it is all still benefiting you. Okay? All right. At the end of the day, it is still benefiting you. Now, you have to have enough internal peace, internal understanding, internal trust, and internal confidence to be like, either way, what you are doing is divine. Either way, what you are doing is special, unique to you. I love that, Pebbles Love. That's a whole nother conversation. Pebbles Love says, people don't know how to be their authentic selves because they have always lived through other people and don't know how to identify with themselves. That is so strong. And I totally understand that. I've actually had that experience. What's up, Iman? Love you. Thank you for joining me right now, sis. So that's a good thing. I love that. So let's get back to it. Let's understand how to identify your authentic self. Here's some things. And I did not plan or prepare or anything like that, but I always have what I need when I need it. So, first way that you're going to be able to identify your authentic self is by recognizing what brings you peace. See, when you are doing things for everything out there, you don't have deep internal peace when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. In all reality, when you're doing things because another person is doing it, because somebody else said that it's good for you, you have doubt about what it is that you're doing. I know for a fact, I know this because I've been there before. Okay? When you are dealing with your authentic self, there's a certain level of peace that comes with that. Because you are connected with your intuition, you're connected with your higher self. When you are doing things to appease other people, there's a lot of doubt. Like Pebble said, there's a lot of unhappiness, there's uncertainty. Okay? And there's a certain level of complacency in that. Okay? When you are moving from a place of authenticity, there's a certain level of contentment because you're like, hey, I did my best. I'm showing up as myself and I'm content with what this manifests as. I'm at peace with that. I got peace with that. Most of you don't live as your authentic self because you gain value from what you can do for other people. You gain value from other people validating you. And so if living as your authentic self is not going to bring you those hand claps and those pats on the backs and those good jobs, you rather be somebody else than be you. Because you need that external validation. Okay? So, something that you want to start really, really analyzing is understanding what fuels you. Where is this coming from? I'm telling you, here's another thing that I live by. If it comes down to any action that I have to take, if I have any doubt, the answer for me is no. If I have any questions or any uncertainties, the answer for me is no. If I have no doubt, the answer for me is always yes. Okay? The answer is yes. That's an easy way to understand what's up, whoever that is that's saying, hey, what's up, Desiree, calling me by my full name. What's up? So, again, for me, I love that. My peace is my validation. Your peace is your validation. Yes. Does what you are doing bring you peace? Is there certainty in what you are doing? For me, if I'm ever wavering back and forth, then the answer for me is no. If I'm ever going back and forth, I'm not in tune and connected with my intuition. Okay? When the answer for me is undoubtedly yes, I know I am connected to my spirit. I know I'm connected to my higher self. I know I'm connected to the God that dwells within. I know I am walking in my power. Okay? Appreciate the love, Iman. All right? So you got to understand that. When we're talking about our authentic self, who were you before somebody told you you had to be somebody else? Who were you before you experienced disappointment? Who were you before you experienced rejection? Who were you before your parents told you that something wasn't good enough? Who were you before you were bullied by them kids at school? You can rediscover that person. You can rediscover who you were before that heartbreak, who you were before that judgment, who you were before your parents dropped the ball in whatever way they dropped the ball, because everybody's parents done did something that has made us feel like Pebbles Love say happy go lucky. See, Pebbles Love, that was me too. Happy go lucky. But girls and guys used to look at me like, why she so happy? Like, damn, I can't be happy. And that's the internal light that I'm talking about that I'm getting back to. I'm getting back to be the person that smiles and say hey to everybody. You don't even got to say hey back. It's fine. It's cool. I'm getting back to being the person that is A-okay with having that deep ass conversation and making everybody in the room uncomfortable. I used to make everybody uncomfortable. They'd be like, ooh, we don't want to talk about that right now. Well, it's coming up right now. Let's talk about it. Okay? So I want y'all to tap into that energy. Here's another thing that is going to help you to discover who you are and the light that you have to shine. When was the last time that you did something new? When was the last time that you did something that was totally new to you? You're not too familiar with it and you have to learn again. When's the last time you did something new? When's the last time you had to ask somebody to give you help and assistance? There is something new, fresh, that is dwelling within all of us right now. And there's fear in trying something new because you're afraid you won't be good at it. That's not letting your light shine. That's not letting your light shine. Okay? It's time now to really keep putting one foot forward and moving in the direction that your higher self, the divine that dwells within you, spirit, God, whatever you resonate with, is pulling you towards. It is time now to get out of the comfort zone of complacency. Okay? It is time now to get out of the rote way of doing things, of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're dissatisfied with life. Your abundance is not growing doing the same thing over and over again. It's time to tap into something new, something different, something you haven't done before. A level of discipline you haven't tapped into before. A level of focus you haven't tapped into before. A level of creativity you haven't tapped into before. A level of freedom you haven't tapped into before. Spirit is like, let your light shine. When you let your light shine, when you let your love shine, and when you give all of that energy, all of that love, all of that focus to yourself, anything that you touch and make contact with in this